You can tell your doctors to put those statins where it belongs, like this. Today it's about this crucial vitamin that I'm going to talk about in this video that has to deal with the importance of cholesterol. I get countless questions and comments about fears of cholesterol, and I'm here to tell you this vitamin is why you should not worry about cholesterol. And I'm not talking about vitamin K2. Although important, this is about another vitamin that most aren't talking about. This vitamin lowers inflammation in the arteries from being thickened or stiffened.
Well, Jules, what is this vitamin?
Glad you asked. It's vitamin E. Vitamin E helps LDL and HDL cholesterol from oxidizing, which is a good thing. So those of you doing keto or carnivore and eating lots of eggs, chicken thighs, liver, etc., I'm here to tell you great job. Those foods are fairly high in vitamin E, and just to insert, those with insulin resistance or diabetes tend to have lower vitamin E levels. It says in the literature that those who have a diet higher in foods with vitamin E will have better glycemic control. It also shows that those on a low-fat diet have low vitamin E levels, as vitamin E is fat-soluble. So those on a higher fat diet will likely have higher vitamin E levels. As a side note, those with chronic digestive disorders or diseases like cystic fibrosis or cholestatic liver disease, Crohn's disease, may also be low on this fat-soluble vitamin, as there are problems with bile or absorption issues in the digestive tract. And to further deplete vitamin E in the body, there are anti-nutrients like saponins in certain foods such as potatoes, oats, quinoa, legumes, tomatoes, etc. that prevent or deplete absorption in the body. So think twice about cheating with French fries, as it's a triple whammy. It's a high-carb food, cooked in processed oils, along with anti-nutrients in them. I'm more ketovore, so the occasional plants are fine as long as they are cooked, boiled, steamed, etc., which lower those toxins. But let me be clear that even the frontier in nutrition state that it's only beneficial in low concentration. But in this day and age, who eats those things in low amounts when there's a plant-based propaganda? Now onto cholesterol, and why having higher cholesterol is not the problem. In fact, having higher cholesterol means that more vitamin E is being transported in the body. There is a however. If your triglycerides are high as well as high cholesterol, this prevents vitamin E from being transported to the proper areas by tying it up in the bloodstream, according to a study conducted by Oregon State University. In this study, where I found it lacking was that it didn't clearly show whether it was just LDL cholesterol or triglycerides that has an inflammatory response in the body. A lot of evidence is pointing to the ratio of LDL, triglycerides, and HDL, with LDL being high, triglycerides being high, but HDL being low is indicative of high inflammation. But this is for another video. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.